there. Dollar bills just floated down all over the bed. Chris remembers it to this day. He didn't tell you about it sometime.
That's crazy.
And all I could think is, oh my God, what have they done? It's like the goddamn Frank and Jesse.
Made it rain, huh?
Oh yeah. Next morning.
Is the place still there?
Pepper Jones. I don't know that it's up and running or not. It's right on Hikes Lane. Pepper Jones saw the fucking paper.
Oh shit! So he like knew immediately that it was Dad.
He said, "God damn it, Brenda, that boy's scratching on a penitentiary door."
Not
See,
quite.
that was what Jerry would do time over for your daddy because he wouldn't tell him.
For the robbery?
Yes.
How'd they link it back to them? What the fuck?
Well, I think it was Judy.
Mm.
Yeah, he was with Judy. And so we pretty much knew. They locked Jerry up, tried to get him to talk. Jerry told me all about it later. And Jerry did 6 months.
I thought he did like 2 years.
Well, that wasn't, no, that was years ago.
That was a different crime.
That was
huh?
in 1969, 70. No, 70, 72.
Shit.
But they locked him up. Started questioning about this guy. What about your brother, Archie Jones? See, Judy had told that, but she couldn't prove it. And Jerry said, "No, man." He said, I don't like him. We don't get along." And he said, "Well, we might want to talk to him." He said, "Don't be going out there." He said, "My sister's got 2 little kids. You'll scare them to death. They ain't got nothing to do with none of this." He said, "I told you I don't get along with the motherfucker."
Damn.
And Jerry told me, they wanted to whoop him so bad. They kept trying to get him, "Oh, here, go get you a drink of water," because it was down in the hall. And he said, they was going to work me over. And he said, "No, I don't want no drink." He wasn't going to get out of there. He wasn't going to, they give them an opportunity to beat the fuck out of him, that's what they was going to do. And he did 6 months.
The police?
Yes. Yes. He knowed. He was in a penitentiary, big penitentiary up there for 2 fucking years. He knowed how they worked.
Which one?
LaGrange. That was, he was up there. If you could read about the riot that was up there. So many people got killed. And
I heard it's not a very nice place to
they had a big
be
riot.
incarcerated.
They had a big riot up there back then. And Jerry saved this guy's life. But
With the tourniquet? Yep. I remember you telling me about that. Yep.
He took his t-shirt off. Saved that boy's bleeding to death. But he didn't want anybody to know he did because they'd have got him, you know.
Yep.
But, yeah, you could probably look that up on Google.
Bunch of fucking outlaws in our family.
But Jerry took that whole rap to keep your daddy from going to jail because of me and Chris and Melanie. And your daddy knew he owed him. And Mama and Papa I made goddamn sure they knowed.
Did Dad ever repay him? Or was he just forever in his debt?
He learned something from, no, they had a falling out long after that, Mom.
Really?
Yeah, your dad was fucking around that goddamn old Lisa. Jerry knew all about it because she was living Jerry's best friend Bush.
Oh, whore. I don't even know her. She's a whore.
He knew all about that shit. Probably was with him.
Oh, whore. What's her name? I'll find her.
Her maiden name was Lisa Giles.
Lisa Giles.
She married Jerry Hearn, your daddy's best friend, when she couldn't get your daddy.
Lisa Giles. Bitch is marked.
But 15 years old. She called the house and
Oh my God, that's the one?
Yes.
Ugh.
She almost drove me crazy. She'd call and I would answer the phone and she would hang up.
Little trollop.
Chris would run his little legs off to get in the house because we'd be outside playing, me and him and Melanie, and the phone would ring. He'd run and get it, say hello, and she'd hang up.
What a bitch. What Nasty
And
whore.
one goddamn day she got brave when he was trying to get away from her. And I guess he didn't think she'd pull it. And I said hello, and she asked to talk to him. I said, yeah. And I went and handed his phone to him. And his face just went like they just turned on a switch and just turned it red. She said, goddamn whore's on the fucking phone, you better take care of it.
Your whore's on the phone. Oh my
all
God.
I know is I heard it ring and I went back in there and I guess he hung it up. He was on the spot.
Yeah.
And it rang right back. I said, hello? I talked to Archie. I said, didn't you just fucking talk to Archie? She said, well, he wouldn't talk.
Well, that means he don't want to talk to
I
you,
said,
bitch.
well, does that tell you something? I said, bitch, don't call here no more. Of course, that didn't stop her.
I'll kill this whore.
Yeah, I knew something was going on one day.
Lisa Giles.
This fucking old...
Watch out, bitch.
old
I'm coming for you.
Bitch, her and another girl sat down right in the street in front of my house. I knew. Why would they do that?
That's some catty-ass little girl shit.
He said, oh, that wasn't her. His lying-ass motherfucker. He had a bitch all up in my fucking house. He said, well, me and Randy's going to go down here and stay at this motel for his dad tonight, so won't you go stay at your mother's so you won't be by yourself?
Oh, hell no.
And I did that for quite a while, you know. And then one day he told me that, and I was headed up to Mom's, come past fucking Swihart's. And Randy was pulling out. I'm like, why is he leaving? Archie was supposed to pick him up to go.
Yeah.
His dad owned a whole hotel, a vacant hotel down on Kentucky Street. And the winos and shit was breaking in there, and the kids and stuff, and he would pay them a few dollars to go stay there all night and keep them out. And but that night, that's what Archie told me was going on. And so I'm driving up to my mom's, my little yellow Pinto in Chris Mountain. And as I'm going past Swihart's, after Fisherville, Randy's pulling out. So I just hit the brakes and whooped in there. I said, where you headed to? I don't know. Go out and find something to do, I guess. I said, oh, I thought maybe you and Archie was... I didn't say that I knew it. That he told me that. I said, oh, I just thought maybe y'all was going to go to the hotel tonight. No, he said, I called and asked him to, and he said he had other plans. So he took that whore back on her property back here and introduced her to half of his goddamn friends and a chimp back here.
Oh, Jesus. You can stop there.
No, I ain't lying, man.
I believe you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't tell me no more details.
Motherfucker. And Becca, you know what? I probably look better than I ever had in my life.
You know what? It don't even matter. It don't matter how good you look.
But I knew something was going on because every friend he had was hitting on me behind his back. And I thought, why are they talking like that shit to me? You know, I just ignored them. I didn't want to do it. I thought the world of Jerry Hearn. He was a nice guy. But there wasn't nothing like that ever went on. But he'd get on Archie for treating me so bad. He said, God damn, he said, you got a good woman and a good looking woman. You better fucking appreciate what you got. He'd say, fuck you. And turned out that old fucking girl got to hanging out. He took her to Jerry Hearn's house. And Jerry got to fucking her because Archie wouldn't know he was done with her. And they ended up getting married and having much kids.
Well,
I don't know whatever happened to them after that.
terrible shit, I'm sure.
And so I knew something was up because that one night she kept calling hanging up. And then I was mad. I was done in bed. Dad was
I'm going to find this bitch. I'm going to call her and hang up.
And
just because I can.
one night she had called twice in a row and hung up. The third time I said hello, and it was Jerry Hearn. I'm like, hello. He says, aren't you there? I said, no, I don't know where the fuck he's at. I thought he was out with Jerry Hearn. So she was with Jerry Hearn getting him to call Archie.
Ugh.
It went on for a while, Becca.
Well, let's talk some more about the crimes they did, because that's what interests me.
Yeah.
Something happened where what had happened was Dad had blood all over him, but none of it was his. Because he done bludgeoned somebody.
Well, that happened a couple times. He beat the fuck out of somebody one time in the village in the parking lot. Had Gwenny tore to pieces.
Oh, yeah, they all work there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and so I think the guy just got smart. I don't even remember what started. That window could tell you. But Gwenny said, I was scared to death. He was covered in blood. And she says, I got a towel, wipe him down, and come find wasn't none of his. And he held that guy. The cops come and got him. But now another time, he cut that guy to pieces right down at Lucky Junior's.
Down in Portland? The one over on Alfred?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it was Slevin, I think.
Yeah, not Alfred. What the fuck am I talking about? It's Slevin and 26th.
Yeah.
No, I'm wrong again. Was it? It was 26th, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it Griffith?
Slevin.
Anyway.
It's right there down the street from where Heather used to live.
I left him. He was messing around with some old whore back then. That was down.
What's her name? I found her too.
I don't know. I found out he was. I don't know what her name was. But
this is some old ass shit, and I'm getting mad now.
I left it. I went down.
This whole thing is on video.
Oh, Becca.
What are they gonna do?
It went to. I went down and walk down in the street, St. X, where Black Gina lived.
Yeah.
And her mom Shirley.
Yeah.
Sit down there and drank with him. And he thought I was gone and wasn't coming back. And he was mad and acted crazy. And he got in the car and went down Lucky's, got into the motorcycle gang down there.
What, like
the dude from the
like the Outlaws or Grim Reapers?
I think it was Grim Reaper.
Oh, hell.
But all I know is I heard he cut this guy all to pieces. This guy fucking didn't know who he was. But they assumed it was gang related. They thought it was somebody from the Outlaws. So there was a goddamn war down there.
Oh my God.
On the same fucking street that Western Middle's on. Down
Maine?
No, the
That's
next...
22nd, ain't it?
The next one over, street to run crossways from it was...
Rowan?
Rowan.
Yeah, it was Rowan.
And they had started building... They had a house down there. I don't know, I'm thinking it was 19th or 20th and Rowan. And the Outlaws did, or one of them, yeah, I think the Outlaws. And they started fucking building it up with concrete blocks and shit, getting ready for a freaking war with the Reapers.
Because Dad started some shit.
All that shit. Yeah.
God, he's terrible.
And he called Roger. Roger come down to the fucking gun because he thought he was going to come and kill him.
Oh my God, he called some reinforcements in. Why would he call Roger?
Because he knew Roger would be right there. So Roger come in the door with a fucking gun, and I wasn't even there, and I was glad. But he had blood all over him. He cut that guy about pretty bad. It was guy's blood all over him. I'm glad I wasn't there, but I know when I did come back, everything in there, every fucking towel I had was bloody and wet.
Lord, something's eating me alive. I swear to God, if I get that Zika virus, I'm going to be mad.
Oh, I never thought about that. That's all I need.
Excuse me.
I don't worry about no fucked up babies being born. But,
right.
But I be fucked up.
I mean, it makes you sick. I gotta pee.
Yeah, it's been a life, you know, and some of that was really a good time, but I want to have a good time now, and I don't fuck my life away, man.